Wigan coach Graham West welcomes back his young wing ace Jason Robinson after a hamstring injury, and the teenager Andy Farrell packs his shoes framed in second row after ankle ligament problems. But let's pay tribute to a permanent feature in those team lists during a Challenge Cup run, skipper Shaun Edwards, his 37th successive Cup round clash. Much interest in this St Helens team, and all that interest, I'm sure, will centre on the midfield. Whether coach Eric Hughes' gamble of playing Welsh hero Scott GIBBS, he's been out for 6 weeks after a hernia operation, as to whether that pays off. He has the talent, but will the mud hinder a recovery? And an even bigger gamble on the wing, Alan Hunt lines up against the cup holders just 11 days after having a large section of his cartilage removed. This and Jonathan Neal, one of St Helens' men coming back from injuries. Saints first attack, Bobby Goulding looking to go down that blind side. The switch inside to Pickavance. Pickavance driving for the line. Oh, Pickavance is over. Well, a superb drive down that blind side. Prop forward, Pickavance in there on the side, and it was set up by Bobby Goulding. Goulding switched to the back. Pickavance used to play on the wing. He's got an extra yard of pace, and he fooled Wigan, didn't he, Steve?
He did. You'll see Bobby Goulding, a great running across field, inside ball. Now, I think you'll find there that they've tried to run at Cowie. Cowie comes across now. He's actually a passenger. Early on in about 4 tackles ago, he's hurt his arm or shoulder, and he had difficulties there, Cowie.
This tactic, Steve, of running on the angles on this soft surface will be really important today, and really St Helens has seized the initiative with a great piece of play.
Shaun Edwards putting that switch on again. A lot of angled running here. Phil Clark going for that line. Just 5 metres short here now. Martin Hall back to Edwards again. Frano Botica inside to Tringamala. No, it's Tringamala with some space, and Tringamala goes in at the corner. The deflection, I think, fooled the St Helens defence. Tringamala had a second strike at that ball. He managed to grasp it, and when this big Kiwi sees the line, there's no holding him. His 15th try of the season, and Wigan are back in contention.
Yes, Wigan a little bit 6s and 7s here. Hall looks to go left, switches down the blind to Edwards. Beautiful ball out here. Botica feeds inadvertently, I would say, there to Tringamala, but you cannot give this man any space at all, because he just picks up his momentum and he's like a juggernaut to stop, especially on this surface.
You see here, Scott GIBBS comes in, overcommits himself there. Vivas had him there, and Tringamala is unmarked out there. There's only a winger on the outside, and they can't get across in time. It all happened to play the ball before the try was scored there, where Wigan attacked behind the play the ball area. They split the St Helens markers, and Phil Clark went straight up the middle.
Sonny Nicol. Oh, Nicol just held up here. Got Anthony Sullivan, and Anthony Sullivan, and Alan Hunt rather. His haircut is absolutely confusing me that he's had this week. But Alan Hunt is in there for the try. But it was the superb effort from Sonny Nicol. Well, they're all rubbing that haircut of Alan Hunt. It may bring him good luck. Certainly confusing, but nothing confusing about this try, Terry. Well worked.
Direct running from Sonny Nicol, the bump, the dip, and Martin Offiah just comes in, doesn't do anything, and that just gives Alan Hunt the opportunity to go around the outside. Fantastic try for Saints.
You'll see what happens here. Gary Connolly slow getting back. Now, this is unlike Wigan. They don't move forward in defence. They stand waiting. Nicol stands. He's going to offload here. Martin Offiah's overcommitted himself. Alan Hunt, a great left arm fend there, and a good try to St Helens and putting more pressure on Wigan.
Wigan edging nearer to this line. Shaun Edwards now. Oh, brings Henry Paul in well now. Paul's good sidestepper. Tringamala with the power, with the 16.5 stone frame, and with the pass. Back to Hall again. Dennis Betts testing St Helens defence, and he's in. Dennis Betts dives in there. He saw that line. He only just got over it by inches. But everyone counts 4 points. Few more important than that in his 13 tries this season.
You'll see here, Shaun Edwards runs across, he brings Henry Paul back inside. He hasn't been involved a great deal, Henry Paul. He finds Twiggamala. Now the strength of this man, he's able to stand in the tackle, finally offload back here, and you'll see the crucial point is here, Jonathan Neal. He just stands, look, stand there watching. When he realises Betts just steps around him and Sonny Nicol can't get across in time. But you've got to move forward in defence, not just stand there waiting for them.
Trying to get the ball away, but good clamping there. I begin to wonder, you know, Steve, whether somebody should be looking for the drop goal, and there is one from Bobby Goulding. He's dropped it. Well, I think the time was ripe for a drop goal. That puts greater pressure on Wigan, because of course they must now, to take the lead, score a try. Solid around the midriff. Shane Cooper, he's got Bobby Goulding with him. Goulding, can he get away from the clutches? An attempt by Pick Evans for another drop. Oh, yes! And Pick Evans, a drop goal from the prop forward. Well, Terry, I said he used to be a back. Oh, there's some intelligence there in that prop forward.
Can't discount, Ray, though, is the number of match winners that Wigan have got in their side. And if you think a spark of genius from Twiggamala and a kick from Botica, it can all be over the other side.
Robinson does well there too. Trying to launch Twiggamala to Connolly. Connolly's got a fire inside him now, then a fire. He's got the blistering pace to go all the way, this man. Held, he gets it to Martin Hall. Martin Hall going for the corner. And Martin Hall is in at the corner. Tremendous play from Wigan. Relief from those supporters. And it's back all square. Wigan 16, St Helens 16. Who was saying that Wigan were out of the Challenge Cup yet? One flash from Martin O'Fire, but it was this pass from Twiggamala that set it all up.
Yeah, great pass, stood in the tackle, offloaded to Connolly, a fire on the angle. I'm not so sure about this pass here. There's a little hit of a forward, I think, to Martin Hall. But Martin O'Fire's done well, come in looking for the ball. They look forward on this angle to me, but it's been awarded. And Martin Hall, good try.
Twiggamala started it, Connolly continued, and this man of fire hasn't done much today, just hit the accelerator button and was away. We spoke about a flash of genius, and there we go. Hall supporting, great play from Wigan, and Hall, excellent try.
And just look at the delight on Martin Hall's face. And the pressure on Frano Botica. 2 goals from 3 attempts, and if anyone wanted to put the house mortgage on a kick, this was the man you would back. The prolific point-scoring Kiwi, but he's right out on the touchline. The pressure is on him. It's all square. He's not got a good foothold out there to come in to approach the ball, and there is a problem. It's no goal. So, all square, 16 each. Fans biting their fingernails, dare I say. Cooper looking for a prop forward, that's what he wanted, but it's Bobby Goulding with an attempt at the drop. Oh, he's hit the upright! It was a superb effort because Shaun Edwards knew exactly what he was doing. Connolly, he's made that break, down that far side, Connolly going for the corner, and is Connolly in? No, he's not! No, he's in touch! He's in touch! The touch judge, Mr. Blunden, right on the spot. And just look at the discipline of that Wigan side, acknowledging the decision immediately. No hysterics, no problems. At a time like this, Connolly going for that line. He dives, his momentum, and just look at those legs. Excellent decision from the touch judge.
Surprised at that, Steve. They just didn't apply themselves.
It was surprising. There's a full-time hooter there.
And there is the full-time hooter. It's 16 apiece. The third draw between these two clubs in the Challenge Cup. We had 2 very close encounters back in 1929 and 1930. 2 apiece and 5 apiece. And I'm sure that when the date of this replay is announced, Knowsley Road will be packed to absolute capacity.